And shifting focus to East Africa, it looks like there's no end to Kenyan President William Ruto's controversies and criticism. His latest state visit to Beijing is now under scrutiny from the United States Senate. Lawmakers in Washington are raising questions about President Ruto's allegiance, just months after Kenya was designated a major non-NATO ally by the US. The scrutiny follows Ruto's speech at Peking University last month, where he reportedly described the current global system as, quote-unquote, broken and no longer fit for purpose. Ruto further said that Kenya and China were so-called architects of new fairer order.
In a world where globalization is no longer an option, but an existential imperative, any polarization is undesirable, unnecessary, and untenable.
Those comments have now prompted a sharp response from U.S. senators. On Tuesday, the U.S. Senate Foreign Relations Committee held a special session on East Africa, where lawmakers, including Senator James Risch, has asked whether Kenya's alignment is shifting.
Many African nations maintain troubling ties with China, including key national security partners. Just last month, President Ruto declared that Kenya a major non-NATO ally and China are co-architects of a new world order. That's not just alignment to China, it's allegiance.
Rich further warned that relying on leaders who openly embrace Beijing could be a strategic mistake and suggested it may be time to reevaluate America's relationship with Kenya.
We must stop building U.S. policy in Africa around individual leaders and instead focus on strengthening institutions, expanding private sector ties, and empowering the region's young and dynamic populations.
The U.S. maintains substantial economic and security interests in East Africa. Kenya was designated a major non-NATO ally under former President Joe Biden, a status that comes with preferential access to military equipment, training, and defense loans. The U.S. has also partnered with Kenya in counter-terrorism operations in Somalia. But in recent years, Nairobi has grown closer to Beijing, which, through its Belt and Road Initiative, has been funding crucial infrastructure projects across Kenya. During his state visit to China in April, Ruto described the two countries as all-weather strategic cooperative partners and reaffirmed Kenya's commitment to the One China principle.
Your Excellency, Kenya-China relations, a relationship deeply rooted in a historic, resilient, and all-weather friendship that has endured the test of time.
Coincidentally, while the Senate hearing was underway in Washington, President Ruto was hosting a Chinese delegation at State House, discussing ways to boost Kenyan tea exports to the Chinese market. Meanwhile, Ruto's ruling party, the United Democratic Alliance, is also reportedly deepening ties with China's Communist Party, a growing political alignment that's only adding to concerns in Washington. And despite Kenya's status as a U.S. security partner, its deepening engagement with Beijing is now forcing a bigger question. Is Nairobi still firmly on America's side, or is it looking east?
At Firstpost, we are choosing to hold on to accuracy. That means we won't always be first. We may not get you your breaking alert. But what you will get is what we owe you. And that is the truth. Verified, checked, and cross-checked. We rely on sources and verified ones. After all, that's what separates a journalist from a loudspeaker. But sometimes even we miss a beat. And when we do, we will tell you. Like yesterday, we ran visuals from a registered news agency. That visual turned out to be fake, so we are taking accountability. And from now on, we will cite the source of every visual, every picture, every video that you see on Firstpost will have a source mentioned. That is our commitment to you. We will wait, we will verify, we will ask again, and only then will we tell you. No noise, no panic, just the facts. Because right now, that is what the country needs most.